Thank you, thank you. Hello, everybody. It's a great honor to be here. And thanks, organizer, to set up a basketball court for us. It's great. So this is where we started. It's the roof of the main building, the University of Hong Kong. It was February 2003, 16 years ago. I was at the year 3 of a 4-year double degree program. There were 8 of us. And we were having a picnic at that time. And in that gathering, we confirmed that we're going to each put in $2,500, Hong Kong dollars, and we incorporate a company. And ta-da! Team and Concepts Limited is found. But why do we form a company in the first place? That brings us to summer 2003. As a part of a degree program, we need to go through an industrial training. That means we need to work for a company as an intern. The thing is, we have an idea. So we incorporate a company, sign up Hong Kong U Computer Center as our first customer. And we go to ask the Department of Computer Science, would this qualify as an industrial training? The department said yes. And we go to the School of Business and ask for, can we have a classroom as an office? They said yes. And we all go back to the Department of Computer Science. Can we have a few servers? They said yes again. And in that summer, with a company, with a customer, with an office, with a few servers, with a team of 5, we start building. This is what we built, a community web calendar app for Hong Kong U. Our thinking at that time is that we can populate every student's calendar with their leisure time and societies, clubs, and all event organizers in Hong Kong U can publish the events there for the student to subscribe to it. We have a click and drag interface. We have a form builder, all on the web. At that time, IE6 is considered the greatest and best browser, and Firefox is still called Firebird. This calendar web app was released 3 years before Google Calendar. We're a little bit ahead of our time, but we're not smart to put this off to be a great product. Instead of just put it out there and then let anyone use it, we sell software license in a very traditional way. And that, fast forward to May 2004, it's time we graduate. It's when shit got real. It was 1 year after SARS, the epidemic that hit Hong Kong really hard. Remember that time? A lot of you may be still too young at that time already. That everybody wear masks. And Hong Kong economy is not good. But it was great for us. It was the best time ever to convince others to start a company with you. The opportunity cost was so low, it's not even funny. So at that point, I managed to convince 2 guys. One of the original 8 founders, and another classmate, and we were working together till this date. We managed to find a few more clients, but we need money to pay ourselves some minimal salary so that we don't need to rely on our family for support. So we borrowed money. We borrowed money from the lawyer who helped incorporate the company in the first place. Having built a pretty cool calendar app opened doors for us to the event organizer. We specially target those customers, hoping their needs are similar enough so that we can build a suite of products instead of doing one-off projects. One of our clients at that time is Hong Kong Arts Festival. They manage the entire event and the entire budget all on Excel. And the problem is, you can only edit, only one person can edit an Excel file at a time. And they have 20 people, 20 artists to be precise. So when we are building a solution for them, we build something that works really close to Excel, but online and collaborative. And they really like it. And that's inspired the creation of an online spreadsheet. So one of our co-founders, Alan, built this in a weekend. And he called it Share My Sheet. Wonderful name. And that later became Adequate. We started building Adequate in the beginning of 2006. We raised a little bit of angel money from Silicon Valley and Hong Kong government small entrepreneur research assistant program called CRAP at that time, provide the matching fund. We shipped Adequate in April 2006, and Google shipped theirs, Google Spreadsheets, in June. And things that time got a lot more interesting. We found ourselves in a race to create a better and more innovative group product than Google. And quickly, we have users from all over the world. By December 2008, Adequate was acquired by Apple, and we disappeared. I spent 8 years in Apple, building the web apps for the iWork suite, essentially the Google Docs team for Apple, if you don't know what iWork is, and also the real-time collaboration infrastructure that's behind it. And around this time, 2 years ago, I left Apple. And it happens like this. I text my wife, I am leaving Apple. And this is what I get immediately. Let's celebrate. Wow. I can still feel my goosebumps now. Actually, I'm having it now. When I decided to build my first company fresh out of college, I talked to my wife or girlfriend at that time that I asked for permission to use 2 years of my time, of my life, to basically to prove that we can do it. He was extremely supportive. And a marriage and 2 beautiful daughters later, let's celebrate. When I shared the news with my team, 3 of them, Tony, Reggie, and Philip, decided to leave and join right away. And together, we co-founded Next Team. But we left without a plan. So for a period of 3 months, I would always go to the coffee shop, try to reconnect myself with the world, and figure out what I should do next. We jot down ideas after ideas. Having spent 10 years building productivity apps, well, doing something like HomeCourt really didn't hit us as a first idea. In fact, it was not until idea number 15. The inspiration came one night when my wife and daughter dropped by to watch me play basketball. And in that situation, I cannot make a single shot. So when I showed it to them, I'm actually not that bad. But I cannot ask my wife to sit through 30 minutes of video for me playing pickup games. Of course, no wife would watch it. But if I have a 15 seconds of me making my game-winning three-point shot, I'm pretty sure she could watch it. And that got me thinking even further. It would be great if I can have box score, highlights, shot chart for my game, and it would be amazing if I can get all of these with nothing else but my phone. But why picking HomeCourt out of everything we have thought about? I think there are 3 reasons why. This is the first. Oh, seems to be no sound. That's fine. Okay, a little bit. So, if you don't know, this is from a manga anime series, Slam Dunk. Kids these days may not know about it, but like people our age, would definitely heard about it. I can still feel my urge to play basketball when I hear this theme song. Guys, the influence are real. And second is this court. The Etiquette office was located in CC Wu building in Wan Chai. And this basketball court is right next to it. So during lunchtime, we will go down and play and get all sweaty. And since then, basketball became our weekly routine and consistently one of the highlights of my week. And it's also become part of the culture of my team. And the third thing is getting your phone to understand basketball is really hard. It's a hard problem to solve. And a technical challenge drawn us to that idea. When we get started, we don't know whether this is even possible or whether there's even a market for what we're building. But we tell ourselves, or we ask ourselves, we're going to sink 6 months of our life into this thing regardless. Are we all in? Everybody say yes when you get started. It's important to have this confirmation of conviction because you need a period of time where you can stop questioning yourself and just try to pull all your energy to put this off. You need a period of time where you can go nowhere else but forward. So we start from scratch. I would drive around and collect different basketball court images and collect these hoop images and videos. I would get complaints from Tony saying, we got a lot of video of you missing your shot. Can you make some more? And Reggie would also bring his wife to the court, shoot some hoops in the name of collecting testing data. And I would also cold call basketball coach and ask for their permission to record their practice. Very often, we will also serve as a rebounder for the player. In the course of building home court, we probably have rebounded tens of thousands of shots. After 3 months, we have a prototype that works 2 hours a day. You need to be outdoor, and the sun need to be right ahead of you, right above your head. It is because our AI would be really messed up when there's shadow when you're outdoor and reflection when you're indoor. But anyway, we show it to people and get feedback. And after a few months of iterations, we take the beta public. It's around that time we met Steve Nash, 2 times NBA MVP, and one of the best, if not the best, shooter in the history of the game. At that time, we also have an early stage prototype of our body mapping technologies. And when Steve sees this, he sees a tremendous potential and how to use this technology to bring real-time, meaningful feedback as the player trains. He would often go out of his seat and demonstrate to us his training philosophy. He's extremely humble and willing to teach. And one thing after another, he and I was on Apple stage talking about exactly this invention.
Is going to enable an entirely new use case for the iPhone camera using Core ML. Here's David Lee, CEO of Next Team, and Steve Nash, 2-time NBA MVP and a new member of the Basketball Hall of Fame.
So we showcase our app in one of the Apple key stage. I'm going to skip this because I don't have a lot of time. And you feel free to watch it when you guys are at home and to look for it on YouTube. So it's very important to realize this is an achievement, not success. Building something that's worthwhile for the Apple stage is achievement. It's not success. We tie our success to achieving home court goal to bring utility and joy to basketball players worldwide. And we are reaching a very small portion of them. But nonetheless, we make some progress. So in 6 months, we track 9.5 million shots for 100,000 hoops, 68,000 cities, 150 countries. Some of our users share the location with us when they shoot and use HomeKit to record. And we plot them everything in the map. It looks like this. Most of US and Europe lights up. In Asia, Japan lights up. South Korea lights up. We want to get North Korea at some point. It'll be later. Taiwan lights up. Philippines lights up. Zooming to the cities, San Francisco Bay Area lights up. LA lights up. Hong Kong lights up. The app is used by all levels of basketball players now, from my 7-year-old daughter all the way to the NBA. This is some of the hoops that we will see in a day. Today we are adding a pretty unique hoops to our collection. We also make a short video that HomeKit captured. And none of the above would be possible without the amazing Adequate and HomeKit team. This is the story of us. I did not build the first prototype of Adequate. Alan did. I did not build what we demo on Apple stage. Most of it is built by Jerry, Matthew, Dave, with the support of the entire HomeKit engineering. I was not the one who designed it. John and Ian did. In fact, I was not the one who dreamed the biggest when we were given the opportunity. I was thinking, it would be fantastic if we get like 20 seconds video be included in the keynote. And Ian said, no, no, no. We're going to pitch a demo that will put you and Steve on stage. And we did. Every turn, we give it our best, and it doesn't take too many iterations to reach world-class quality. This is just the beginning. Together, we will do the best work in our life, serve the world with our creation, and be a force to create the future. Thank you.